I mean, I'm not the smartest person in the world, because if I was, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But I know that I know what I can do. I know what I cannot do. I mean, and I know that giving a fuck, like some people call it, is stupid because it's not gonna work. I can see that. Before I didn't even think, I didn't understand why people would be doing things like that. Because to me it doesn't make no sense, but now I understand how people think, I guess. I'm just sick and tired of everything. I just am. I'm tired. I'm tired of bullshit. I want to have good relationship with everybody. But people are just aggravating me all the time. They're driving me crazy because of the way they act. If people would act differently, at least like they used to act before, I'm like, okay, well. Because I really don't have an issue with people working out on me, so fucking what? You want me to work with people, but you do everything to aggravate me. Get into my face, asking me stupid questions. Which again, make me not even want to talk to people. Oh, but maybe they're not stupid. They're stupid to you, but not stupid to them. Well, perhaps so. I mean, I understand that people have different perspective. I understand people trying to put me on disability because there's something wrong with me. That's why they're trying to prove that I have intellectual disability, which I don't have. So there's nothing they can do about it. But I understand why people doing what they're doing, but I just don't care about it because it's bullshit to me. That's all I care about. So I just have no regard what people are trying to do with me, because to me it's a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is, really. You know, I just feel like it's bullshit which doesn't make sense, and I just sick of dealing with it. I just want to work and not to deal with it. And yeah, that's what it is. I feel like if people let me be and leave me alone, I would be better. Because I want people to understand me and I want to have good relationship with people. But I feel like it's mission impossible. You know? Because unfortunately, people are doing things that are driving me nuts. And I'm just sick of it. And then they make me feel like I'm getting punished because I'm losing my acting out of character. But the real reason why I'm acting of character is because of other people. And people say, oh, don't let things bother you. I mean, easy to say, hard to do. And then people always give you bad advice, you know. They say, oh, I want your life to be better. Yeah, damn right. Oh, don't drink alcohol, don't date your woman, then your life will be better. And I feel differently. I feel like that's not the reason why my life was so bad. My life was bad because people don't like what I'm doing, and I feel differently, and that kind of makes me angry. And if people gonna be like yelling at me, I mean, fuck, I would rather take the yelling than deal with the bullshit. You know, like I keep telling, I would rather take the fucking yelling. I mean, yeah, it used to give me anxiety because I didn't want to get fired, but at least, I had my freedom and I didn't have to deal with the bullshit. Oh, people didn't want to talk to you. Well, but now I don't want to talk to people because I feel like people are trying to fix me and people are driving me nuts. And they saying, huh, 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 huh. So what? I don't give a fuck. You're telling me, oh, you have Asperger's, you cannot be like that. Guess what? I am like that. Tell it to Elliot Rodger. He's gonna blow your fucking brains out. And if I'm gonna watch video of YouTube of autistic person shooting people up, I'm gonna make a comment. Good job. Spill the blood of neurotypical infidels. Kill more people. Way to go. I'm only gonna, I'm gonna upload that guy. I mean, fuck. People don't give you your way and you fucking shoot people like dogs. Good job. Punish the motherfuckers. Let them know not to fuck with you. That's it. Trust me, if I could do better job, I would. But I can only do what I can do. But they're treating me like I need help, like I keep telling you, creates more problems. It's not helping anything. So what you're doing is just fucking stupid. And I'm just sick of it. I'm just tired of the bullshit. And I feel like it's not going anywhere. And I'm just sick and tired of it. And I feel like that's destroying my relationship with people. Because that shit makes me angry. And then I'm just losing it sometimes. And I get upset and I just feel bad and I don't want to be around people. And I feel like it just it destroys everything, really. Like after all of this, I'm just don't want to talk to anybody. Because what's going on around me make me go crazy. And I know I'm acting out of character, especially in Wisconsin, because it's a little different culture, in Columbus, Ohio, it's the same thing. Yeah, but I feel like in Wisconsin, it's more so like German culture. It's more so chill, which is kind of good in it and bad in it. I like how chill it is in a way compared to Ohio. But I feel like this is the difference between Russian and German people. Like I keep telling you. Like German people, even when they're mad, they act cool and they don't cuss and fuss. Where I'm from, not like that. Russian people, unlike German people, I feel like they're more aggressive. It's different culture, and I cannot help it sometimes. I cannot, I can only be myself, And I want to get along with all these people. And I understand that the way I act is maybe inappropriate sometimes. But then again, I'm trying to get along with people. And people are doing everything. People are doing everything for me to get out of my character and go crazy. Even though I don't want to do it. But people are making me feel that way. So even though I want to have good relationship with people, and I'm trying to change the way I act, but people making me go crazy. You see? The way people act, they making me go crazy. And I know they're not doing it on purpose. I know it's because of the projects or whatever, but I'm just sick of it. I just cannot help it sometimes. I cannot be somebody else but myself, Even though I've been talking about that American people are more socially developed and whatever, but I grew up in Russia. I have a bad temper. I get frustrated. And I feel bad about it too, because I understand that people don't like this type of behaviors, but I'm just so sick of everything. That's why I act this way. I want to have good relationship with people, like I said, but I'm just sick the way people treat me. I'm sick of people getting to my face, and people get into my face as I just want everybody to accept and shut the fuck up and let me be myself and not to give a fuck. Because giving a fuck, for me, that's like the biggest problem right there. That's the biggest issue for me. I'm not gonna lie. That's the biggest issue. People are telling me there's something wrong with me. I shouldn't be like that. If people are gonna beat my ass because they don't like the way I act, well, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I want to go to the gym today, but then I'm like, fuck, kind of feeling hungry and jittery, whatever. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. But even going to the gym, it's like, I feel like it's not doing anything. I'm not even excited about it, because first of all, no matter how strong you are, it doesn't matter. And a lot of people are stronger than me, but, that's why I avoid people. You see? I just don't want to be around people, I just don't. Because I don't like the way people act around me. I want to have good relationship with people. I want to be friendly to them. I don't want to be cussing and fussing all the time, but I'm just so sick of it. I'm so sick of people taking away my freedoms away from me. Because to me, that's like the biggest problem. To me, that's like the biggest problem. And people say, oh, we have good intentions for you. The fuck? I just don't agree with it. I just disagree. I feel like if people just shut the fuck up and leave me alone and let me do what I can and put me to work and tell me, hey, this is how he is. He can only do this much and that's it. That's it. Because there is nothing you can say or do to make things better. And all you're doing, you're only making things worse by taking away my freedoms away from me and not letting me do what I want and act how I want. That's a problem right there. So people talking about solving the problems, but all they do is they create more problems. And I'm sick of it. And I'm hearing people's conversations about this weird-ass, stupid-ass project of people giving a shit what's wrong with me and me getting along with people saying, ha ha ha, you're not a normal person. You need to kiss up to everybody. I'm like, Elliot Rodger forever. Dylan Roof forever. David Duke forever. That's it. They're real American heroes right there. The fighters for the right of autistic people. Like I would say this. Elliot Rodger is fighter for rights for autistic people. Dylan Roof is a fighter for the rights of white people. He was standing up for America. Because black people, they destroying America, plain and simple. All the foreigners, all these blacks, Hispanics, they destroying our country. They destroying our country. So Dylan Roof is an American hero. Elliot Rodger is a fighter for the rights of autistic people. David Duke is a race scientist. These are the people. These are the people. These are good people right there. Also Charles Manson, there is another good human being. Rest in peace. I fucking love Charles Manson. He was a wonderful human being. A hippie, a freedom fighter, trying to be a musician, whatever, and a very smart philosophical individual who spent 50 years of his life in jail. And people say, why are you glorifying people like that? Criminals and all of that. Well, because they're not criminals to me. They're freedom fighters. They're not criminals. They're freedom fighters. They just sick and tired of the bullshit. And I feel the same way, honestly. You know? They're just against all of this multiculturalism. They're all against diversity and inclusion. And they're right. Because it's against our human nature. Because, okay, like now people are talking about that they want to include me. But they're not really including me. Because when I'm being myself, they shut me down. They're telling me that in order to be included, you need to be a certain way and act a certain way against your will. Because of what we think of you. Based on our perception. And I say, fuck you guys. It's not working for me. You know? It's horrible stuff, you know? It's fucking horrible. It's horrible, it's bad. Because I feel like I cannot be myself around people. And I don't want to fix myself. I want everybody else to cater to me, not the other way around. That's the thing. And people say, well, you cannot be like that. Ta, 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 ta. That's a problem right there. That's a problem. The problem is not me. The problem is other people giving a shit. That's a problem. I don't see any problem with what I do. I really don't. I see problem with other people giving a fuck. I see the problem with other people not being happy. I'm seeing the problem with other people telling me what to do and how to act. To me, that's like the biggest problem right there. You see, that's a problem right there. That's a problem. Problem other people create for me. And knowing how people feel, that's like, okay, well, yeah, these people are not for me, it's unfortunate. But hey, I understand. It's how it is. And I'm sick and tired of always everybody's making like everything is my fault. And guess what? When people are doing it, I want to fucking shoot them because of it. Because I don't see anything wrong with my actions. And because people are thinking differently, that's the reason why I want to fucking shoot them like fucking dogs. And if I wouldn't be afraid of going to jail, I would do it. You know? I'm only afraid of like going to jail and losing the job, but people making me feel that way. You know?